Hi, I'm Dr. Woody. I'm here with Phyllis Newhouse, founder and CEO of Xtreme Solutions and also a 2013 EY Entrepreneurial Winning Woman. So congratulations, and it's good to have you here.
Thank you so much, Dr. Woody.
So tell me a little bit about Xtreme Solutions and what you do.
Well, Xtreme Solutions is a IT firm that specializes in the cybersecurity space and IT solutions. We're primarily focused in two business sectors, which is in the federal space. About 65% of what we do is in the federal space, and then also in the commercial space. And basically, we offer our services in the area of cyber compliance, cyber assurance, and really penetration testing with very, very large infrastructures.
Wow, I mean, you're doing a lot of really cool stuff. And what's interesting to me is you have a 22-year background in the military.
Right.
So what was that transition like, going from military life into being an entrepreneur?
Well, you know what, Dr. Woody, I often tell people this, is that that transition wasn't very difficult for me as a CEO and certainly leader of an organization. The military instills in you leadership. And so I already knew that the ability to be a leader was there because I'd done it for 20 plus years. But the thing that I understood, the difference between leading troops and leading revenue. And so that was the piece that that was foreign to me, was how do I translate being totally responsible for lives and now responsible for revenue? Still leadership, but just leading a different effort.
So what kind of things did you learn then along the way during that transition? I mean, what were stumbling blocks that you had to get through that you found have now helped you become successful?
Well, I will tell you this is in the military, you pretty much have a by the book. You know, this is leadership. This is what you do. This is how you do it. And what I found out is that there were barriers that were out there in businesses that you don't typically run into in the military. But the military also teaches you is flexibility and adaptation. And that was those things that I learned in business, is how do you become flexible when there's obstacles in the way? How do you adapt when there are challenges on the way? And so I think with a lot of the military that teaches you, you know, how a leader must be when there's turbulence, and you know, how to remain calm and how to lead by example. Those are things that I think that as a transition and what I've learned in the military that I've been able to use in business.
And what about any of those core values or guiding principles that are part of you? Because any entrepreneurial venture is really a reflection of the founder, right?
Right, absolutely.
Are there anything about you, even pre-military, that has helped guide you, that you fall back on to make decisions?
Well, absolutely. I come from my family background. I come from a family of 11, and you know, and I always say that the first CEO I was ever introduced to was my mother. It's when you have a family of 11 children and you're learning how to balance and conflict resolution between 11 children. And so, really, one of the things, the core values that I had as a child was integrity. You know, it was integrity in everything that you do, integrity to yourself, integrity to others. And so when I went into the military, you know, a leader must have integrity and exemplify integrity. And that's the same principles that I use in business today, is integrity. Always operate in integrity.
Now, and how have you been able to instill that in those that work for you? Because, you know, as a business leader, you grow and you bring more people on, and you got to get them aligned with that value. How do you do that? Well,
along with alignment comes transparency. And when they see the transparency in leaders with integrity, then most often you're going to get people moving in that direction of integrity.
So it's really role modeling.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And so, you know, as a winning woman this year, what kind of advice would you have for any future budding entrepreneurs or young women who are looking to take their business to the next level as you have?
Well, one of the things that I would say that you always have to ask yourself and you always have to examine is why, your reason why. Because that reason changes. That reason changes when I first started my business, I would tell you the reason why I started the business was about a legacy. I wanted to be able to, being the first entrepreneur out of 11 children in my family, that was my reason why. And then as I got more into business, I realized there was a community of women. For example, you know, veterans. I became a platform and could be a mouthpiece. So my why changed again. My why was to show other veterans. And now, really, this program showing other women. So I would say examining your reason why you're in business, why you want to scale, why is it important to you, understanding that is the advice I would give anyone.
So I love that. It's that asking why and looking inward, it sounds
Absolutely.
like, and always paying attention.
Absolutely.
Well, Phyllis, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much.
And congratulations.
Thank you.